and to congratulate you all on completing your selection and training into the Brigade of Gurkhas. I am fully aware of the immense courage and effort and commitment you've shown over the past 10 months, and you should all congratulate yourselves on your achievements. The challenges that you faced in training will prepare you well as you embark on your roles within the Brigade of Gurkhas. In a few weeks, your training will become a distant memory as you begin service in your chosen regiments, at an especially interesting and exciting time for the Army. As Gurkhas, you should be extremely proud of everything you have achieved, and you must now prepare yourselves for the challenges that await you at regimental duty. You joined the Brigade of Gurkhas on the eve of the 200th year of Gurkha service to the British Crown, and a poignant time, therefore, in its history. This makes today particularly special as you follow your forefathers into the history books. I should remind you that you started this journey in April 2013, when 7,558 Nepalese boys applied to join the British Army at recruiting stations in East and West Nepal. Of the initial applicants, 864 did not pass registration, and 6,694 successfully registered to begin a grueling and highly competitive selection process. Now, the 120 Gurkhas who made it to the end stand here this morning, and that alone is a remarkable feat. These are very impressive statistics and a credit to you, and particularly to your instructors and families who've trained and looked after you so well since you arrived in Catterick in January 14. It is right that you enjoy the respect and admiration not only of the rest of the British Army, but also of the British public too. With recruit training completed, you will now join some of the finest regiments in the British Army. 60 of you will join the Royal Gurkha Rifles, who are both Bisley champions, Major Unit champions, and Queen's Medal winner. And also, they won Trail Walker. They currently have training teams deployed in Mali, and plans will see them deploy on Optoral in Kabul in 2016. 21 of you will join the Queen's Gurkha Signals Regiment, who've just returned from Afghanistan on Herrick 19, following a very successful tour. 19 of you will join the Queen's Gurkha Engineers, who returned earlier this year from Herrick 19, following a very impressive deployment. They were also critical in assisting during the UK floods last winter under Op Pitchpole, and they spearheaded much of the relief that took place in the southeast. Elements of that regiment will be deploying to Jordan next March and participating in a very large overseas exercise. 20 of you will join the Queen's Own Gurkha Logistic Regiment, who also took part in the floods at Pitchpole, in the Winchester, Walton-on-Thames and Staines area. They also won the RLC Annual Military Skills Competition, and more immediately, as you will see, 300 of the regiment are standing by to support the British Army's humanitarian effort on the Ebola breakout in West Africa in Sierra Leone. 4 of you will join the Gurkha SPS, the latest addition to the Brigade of Gurkhas cap badges, whose brand and reputation are growing exponentially. Every commanding officer sitting here today will recognise and value the Gurkha Clerk, and there is no doubt that once you leave here today, it won't be long before you're sitting in the corridors of regimental headquarters. And 2 of you, importantly, will join the band of the Brigade of Gurkhas, which continues to tour extensively, having been to Germany and Cyprus this year. The band has grown in size and stature and will continue to project influence and style throughout the world. Gurkha 200 will be the focus in 2015 for the Brigade of Gurkhas, when all the eyes will turn to the Gurkhas. You will no doubt be involved, and like others, will reflect on 200 years of history, of which you are now very much a part. And you join the Army at a time of unprecedented change, when we will all face together some big challenges. As an Army, our focus has shifted now from Afghanistan to contingency and operations elsewhere around the world. And you will undoubtedly, all of you, play a major role in the next round of operations as they emerge. And from what I know of your history and the dedication and commitment you've shown to get this far, we have nothing to fear. I know you'll deliver what is expected wherever you deploy. As a rifleman who has had the honor of serving alongside many Gurkhas around the world, I am confident you will never forget the contribution of your ancestors who have given so much to the British Army, and I know that you will carry out your duties and your responsibilities well. I wish you all the very best for a successful career and for a successful life in the British Army. Jai Gurkhas.